What's up guys, Grizz here with another Borderlands 4 video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to open all 3 vaults in Borderlands 4. So with these vaults, it's important to know it is how you upgrade your jetpack slash little glider booster you have. Each of the 3 vaults has a different upgrade that goes towards it. So if you like Borderlands 4 content and guides, feel free to drop a sub, drop a like, and let's get right into it. So for the first vault you run into in the Fade Fields, also known as the Arch of Inceptus, you need to find the 3 vault fragments scattered around Fade Fields. So the first one's going to be in this right area of the Fade Fields. Zoom in. You're going to want to come to my location right here in this little POI, the Rosemary's Reserve. And once in here, you're just going to make your way through, in which you will see this vent in the middle that you can grapple open. And then once you do that, you're just going to go on in, and there's also a red chest to loot here, and you're going to find the vault fragment right in the arm of this dead guy. So then for the second vault fragment, for the first vault, you're going to want to come down in the bottom left of Fade Fields, all the way down here to the POI of Stillshore. Once you arrive here, there's going to be some enemies you can just run past or kill. You just want to go straight through the middle to this middle building here. Go underneath and then take a left, and then right up these stairs on this box you'll find the second vault fragment for that first vault. So then for the third and final vault fragment in the Fade Fields, you're going to want to come to the left here. One of the first towns you get right here, the faction town, the launch pad. So once you're here, you just want to get on your vehicle, drive over up into this mountain right here. So once you make your way up this mountain, you're just going to want to continue around it to the right, and you're going to be looking for a cave, which is going to be right down here. You're just going to drive on in, and on the left you will see the vault fragment right here on this little pedestal. And here's the location shown on the map. Then once you collect all 3 fragments, you're going to want to make your way over to the Arch of Inceptus on top of this mountain right here, right below Sadra's backup plan POI on the map. Once you have all 3 fragments, you will notice a little pedestal right here, which you insert all 3, and that activates the first vault. So when inside the first vault, there will be these jump pads, and you will jump island to island, clearing all the enemies off them until you eventually get to the end. And once you get to the final island, you'll see there's one more jump pad. This is going to launch you into the boss arena, so make sure you refill on ammo and whatever you need beforehand. And then jumping into here is going to be the final boss of the vault, which you will need to kill to get your reward at the end. So this boss is pretty simple. He does have a few mechanics that are good to know though. So after dealing a certain amount of damage to the boss, he will go up in this cocoon form, which the ground will damage you if you stand on. So you're just going to want to shoot the crits up on the top, and then stay on top of these pedestals while you do it, so that you don't take damage while on the ground. And then once you drop him from his cocoon, you'll see he kind of gets stunned and lays there on the ground, giving you an excellent opportunity to just spam him. And then once again, he's stunned here after dropping out of the cocoon. So you'll see that you get grapple prompts on him. Doing this will open up critical hit spots for you to shoot and deal more damage to him. Then once defeating him, he does have a chance to drop a legendary class mod for each Vault Hunter, as well as a legendary shotgun and rocket launcher. So once you kill the boss, you're going to want to make your way over this purple orb, grapple inside, to which is the final loot room and where you will claim your jetpack upgrade. So right here on this pedestal will be the upgrade for your jetpack or little glider, and the first vault gives you faster regen of your air in your glider. And then after looting the 2 chests on the side, you will grapple into this purple orb, and it will bring you back outside the boss arena if you would like to farm for your legendary class mod or any legendaries that he drops. So now moving on to the vault within Terminus range, the top right section of the map. This first vault fragment can be kind of tricky to get, as you have to clear a silo first and claim it so they can use it to actually get to the vault fragment. So that silo command console is going to be right up here on top of this mountain that you have to come up here and claim. So once you claim this, the silo will open. So once you're at this silo, what you're going to want to do is grapple to launch yourself up into the air. And you will see this rock extension right here, which you're just going to want to slowly drift over and land on. And then once landing here, you just want to make your way into this cave. So once making your way up here, you'll see the boss Logan at the entrance. You can go ahead and kill that or just move on if you want. And then once inside, you're just going to want to climb your way up into here and head on over, and you'll find 2 dead people with the vault key laying right next to her. And just to show you on the map, it is all the way up here. So take that silo, fly up to this rock ledge, come into the cave, and in the back of it you will find the first vault fragment for the Terminus Range vault. So now for the second vault fragment for the Terminus Range vault, you want to come to where I am within Terminus Range, and I'll zoom in. You'll see this kind of bridge marker to kind of know where to go. You should want to be right off of that to the right, where you will see these 2 trees. And then once you make your way here, you're just going to want to climb up these rocks. Now once you get up here, just grapple on up. And this is where you will find the second vault fragment for the Terminus Range vault. So now for the third and final vault fragment for the Terminus Range vault, you want to make your way onto this big factory building right here. It's going to be right below the Nightcap safe house. And then once here, you just want to make your way inside through the first door. Take a right over to this one. And then once you make your way on in here, you just want to go to the left side, the back left. And on this little crate thing right here, you will see the third and final vault fragment for the Terminus Range vault. So after getting all 3 vault fragments, you're going to want to make your way on over to this road right where I am. It's right above this safe house, Heritage Opus. So once you're here on the road, you will notice to the left or right, whichever direction you come from, this giant cave opening, to which you're going to want to head on over, and this is where the vault door will be. So once you get into the cave here, you're just going to want to make your way straight through it. And then once you get to the end of this little cave, you will see the vault door. It will be in pieces as you enter. This will come up out of the ground, in which you will insert all 3 of the vault key fragments, and then it will construct the gateway into the second vault. And then once you go in, you will notice it is eerily similar to the first vault, in which there will be a little side mission right here. You accept and then take the launch pads through the different areas, killing all the enemies until you reach the final island. So once you get to the final island, there will be one more jump pad, which will send you up to the boss arena. And then once up here, you will fight the final boss of the vault. As you can see, both of his health bars are shield, so if you have any sort of shock damage, you will be able to fry him very quickly. Overall, he's not that hard of a boss fight. I've been farming him and haven't even gone down to him yet, and every fight is around a minute long, if that. As you can see, I'm just destroying his health bar. And then here's one of the legendaries he can drop, a legendary Bottled Lightning Heavy Ordnance. He also has a legendary class mod for each Vault Hunter that he can drop, so you'll have to farm if you want that. And then once you're done looting, you're going to make your way over to the purple orb, grapple in just like before, and straight ahead you will see the jetpack upgrade on this pedestal. So once you pick that up, you can open your 2 red chests, grapple into the orb, and then farm the boss for your class mod. So now moving on to the third and final vault. It's going to be up here in Carcadia Burn. Unfortunately, Dominion does not have its own vault, so the one in Carcadia Burn will be the final one. So where you're going to want to head to for the first vault piece is the Makeshift Chalet, one of the first fast travels you get while entering the area. So that for traveling to there, you're going to want to head right south. It's like 2 seconds away. Right here is where the first one will be. So once you're here, you just want to grapple up onto the only building here. And in the middle of this table, you will see the first vault fragment for the Carcadia Burn vault. So for the second vault fragment, you're going to want to fast travel over to the low rise and come to the left over here, right where I am on the map. It's going to be right above this giant factory area. So once you're right here, you'll see this entrance on the map right here to the underground. what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head down in here. And just keep running through. Once you get to the end, you'll spot this door that you can grapple open. There we go. Once it opens, you're going to want to drop down in and continue forward. And right here on this pedestal is where you'll find the second vault fragment for the Carcadia Burns vault. So for the third and final vault fragment for the Carcadia Burn vault, you're going to want to head up here to the top where I am on this kind of long twisty road. And the vault fragment is going to be right here. So once you come off this road, you're just going to want to go down here on this little trail. And then it will be right here to your right on these pedestals. You want to head on over right here to the Arch of Radix, which is kind of in the central area of Carcadia Burns. So once you come to here on the map, the pedestal will pop up for you to insert the fragments. Here we go. And then it will create the archway portal for you to enter. So once the portal is formed, just like the others, you're just going to walk up to it, press E to enter. Vault of Radix. Once inside, very similar to the first and second one, pretty much identical. You're going to want to grab the mission. And then you're going to jump through island to island, clearing enemies until you get to the final one. So once you're at the final island here, you will take the final jump pad into the boss arena. And then once inside, there will be another Primordial Guardian for you to fight. Similar looking as the other two, of course, just mainly a different element type. With some slight changes to boss mechanics. So as you can see, this one has that first shock health bar, which I just annihilated. And then after that, he has 2 armored ones. So I would say out of the 3 Primordial Guardians within the vaults, this one is the toughest boss fight, as it's the only one where I've came close to even dying. And there you have it. Defeat all Guardians in Primordial Vaults. Unfortunately, I didn't get a legendary this time, but just like the other two, this boss has legendary class mods for each character, as well as a couple legendary weapons you can drop. So if you're interested in legendary class mods, all 3 vault bosses are an excellent source, as they each give a different one. So then just like the first 2, grapple into the dimension. And this is where you will get your 3rd and final jetpack upgrade. So it's going to be right on this pedestal here. Consume. And there we have it. 50% cost reduction. So that's huge, especially for the dashes. You can see it's only taking about 1/4 of my bar instead of half now. And then of course, just like the first 2, he is easily farmable with the Moxie's Big Encore machine. And there you have it. That is how you open and defeat all 3 vaults on Kairos, 1 in each section. I highly recommend that you try farming all 3 of them for the legendary class mods that they offer for each character, no matter what Vault Hunter you're playing. If you found this video helpful, feel free to subscribe, as I'll be posting more Borderlands 4 content and guides in the future.